Hey Sag. Today we're using The Art of Seduction as an oracle book. I'm just going to turn to a page, read an excerpt out of it, and it's going to go along with your reading. Okay, so we have do you intend to convince me of my imprudence? Okay. Hey Sag. So today we're using The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene as an oracle book. I'm just going to turn to a page and it's going to go along with your reading. So we'll go to this one. The star is a creation of modern cinema. That is no surprise. Film recreates the dream world. We watch a movie in the dark in a semi-somnolent state. The images are real enough and to varying degrees depict realistic situations, but they are projections, flickering lights, images. We know they are not real. It is as if we were watching someone else's dream. It was the cinema, not the theater, that created the star. Which is interesting that this popped up because I am reading a book that is about the tarot and the Bible and Hebrew translation of the Bible, and it is talking about how one of the things that really struck me, which I probably should know this, but I just learned at 34 years old, was that everything we see is 8 minutes behind. So even though time isn't like real, but it's delayed from when it, so if like the world were to blow up, we would not know, one, because we'd be like blown up, but we wouldn't know that we were being blown up until 8 minutes after it happened. So we also only see reflections of light. So everything we see is a reflection of light, which can be like a mirage and stuff too. So even though this is like, oh, maybe it's only like a dream, but that's how like life is too. Interesting. I'll have to read an excerpt out of that book. Maybe I'll add it in your extended, because I feel like it goes well with this, which is weird. I feel like I manifested that because I've been thinking about it all day. All right, let's get into your reading. So we're going to start off with the Archangel Power Tarot cards. Actually, no, we're going to start off with the Angel cards and see what's going on. So something has to do with like an illusion, maybe, or maybe someone that you put on a pedestal. And it's like maybe they really shouldn't be on the pedestal. Maybe you put them on there because it's like maybe someone that you see in your dreams, or someone that you like daydream about, and you're making them better than they really are. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Just saying. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. This couldn't be more clear, Sagittarius. Okay. This came out reversed, and it says express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So because it came out reversed, I want it to say, I want to be like, no, don't. Because it came out upside down. Codependency, unrequited love. And this could be someone in your environment too, who might be coming after you. And this might be a warning. Now we're going to use the Archangel Power Tarot cards. And then whatever you resonate with will be the opposite in the extended. This can be for your Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. This is timeless. I am doing this right before Mercury retrograde. It's 2021. It's January 27th. And so we are in the pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde. But I always feel like the pre-shadow is way more difficult for me than the actual Mercury retrograde. I feel like good things happen to me in Mercury retrograde. It's like things come back that need to be revisited. And they can be lessons or blessings depending on what's going on. You can get second chances in Mercury retrograde, and you can get temptations in Mercury retrograde. And that might be what this is about. Sagittarius. This can also be for your Mars. Queen of Raphael. This is the Queen of Cups. Kind, understanding, giving, psychic. Follow your heart. A love of home and family. Trustworthy psychic information. This is the foundation of the situation. The World. A very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. This was just in the Aries reading in the environment. So maybe Aries is dealing with a Sagittarius because this was in the environment in the Aries reading. You might want to check that out as well. Threes are about expansion because it's number 21. It's about ending a cycle. When I think of the Queen and King of Cups, I think of it as dating. A couple that's dating. I think of the King, Queen of Pentacles as people who are like getting engaged. It's like the perfect wife card because she usually has a baby and a huge pentacle, which I call 4 carat round diamond solitaire engagement ring. And she is the perfect wife because she has the perfect husband because the King and Queen of Pentacles are both stable human beings. They like build businesses together. They're nurturing at home. They want the same things, good mother, father, good team, right? But the King and Queen of Cups are what has to happen before we find that out, right? And I always feel like, for some reason in readings when I get this, I always feel like the Queen of Cups is the male's heart. So this sounds weird, but I feel like this is the masculine energy. When this pops out, I feel like this is masculine energy because this is him falling for someone. And the King of Cups, when that pops out, I always feel like that's the feminine energy. That's who like she's giving her heart to, if that makes sense. And I have no idea where I got that from. It's like intuitively, that's when those cards pop out, that's how I feel. Unless you're a water sign or dealing with a water sign, it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or it could be that you're like already dating. But I feel like too, when they don't pop out together, like if they don't pop out together, it's just someone who like loves someone else. So this could be you, Sag, you could be a male, or you could be dealing with a male Sag, and they're ending a cycle. They could be ending a cycle with a water sign as well, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or they could realize that they love you and they are ending some other cycle. Which this World card has it's funny because this World card, it says very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. The World in tarot is the end of a cycle, like a spiritual cycle, which we're always having. They're like long lessons learned. It's like, I call it the passport stamp. Been there, done that. But this picture is definitely something to look at because it's the earth in the background and this angel has wings and they're like in outer space. So I feel like this is kind of like an awakening. So maybe someone who was very like not into spiritual stuff, maybe that's ended and they're like having an awakening. They're learning to use their heart. They're learning like how powerful their heart is and how there's so like much more energy out there than what we just see and feel. So the root of the situation is the 4 of Raphael. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. That's the 4 of Cups, which can be not being happy with what you have, wanting more. I also call it gifts from the universe card, like spiritual gifts, but things that you might not see yet. So see how this angel is in the background, he's holding a shell and she's playing with these shells. She doesn't even see that he's got a shell. And in this one, she's like smiling. She's like happy with what she has. And because she's happy, it's like kind of like a gratitude card, honestly. Because she's happy with what she has, she's going to attract more. The root of the situation. Be grateful for what you have. It might be over with someone that you were, because this is unrequited love, codependency, whatever, but be grateful because you are learning your lesson, maybe. This could be the end of a cycle for you, that the universe is going to bring something in better for you. Yes, so in the most recent past, we have the 5 of Michael. This is the 5 of Swords. This situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. This is like mind games, winning at all costs. It's all about power, right? So in the past, there might have been like a power struggle. You could have been dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Five of Gabriel is in the immediate future, a challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. So the Five of Wands is all about like conflict and competition. Usually it's a bunch of people holding a bunch of wands and like fighting each other, but it's all kind of like petty fighting. It's not like they have like swords. You know, they're not fighting with swords, they're fighting with sticks. So, but in this card, someone is like has a puzzle, and it looks like an inhaler, which I know it's not, but she's holding, it kind of looks like a flask too. And then there's an angel, which is funny because these angels that are on the wands card are very like earthly angels. They have like, they don't have angel wings, they have bird wings. They're like falcon wings. That's in your immediate future, because in the past it was mind games, winning at all costs, and in the future it's like competition, a challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. Again, like through this situation is maybe someone doesn't see you either. The universe is trying to bring you in, and maybe they are in a situation where it's codependent, it's unrequited, and they can't get unstuck from it. The current energy is the Knight of Gabriel, confident, enthusiastic, courageous, charismatic, time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. So this is like, yeah, this is the take action card, the current energy. So this is like going after what you want, but this is also like player energy, and knights are like in and out energy. The only knight that makes it to its destination is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands is like extra flighty, but this is that, but the Page of Wands is that spark of an idea, and the Knight of Wands is like taking action on that idea. So this is great because it's in your current energy. Unless this is resonating more with your counterpart, then this is that they're in a player energy, which would kind of make sense because of the conflict, competition, or whatever. They could have a lot of people around them, and in the past maybe they were pretending like they were expressing their love, but to a lot of people, when really it's just someone who doesn't have any boundaries. That's who, when they're people are players, I would say someone that doesn't have a lot of boundaries. They don't know how to set boundaries. Let's see what's in the environment. Strength. You could be dealing with a Leo. Usually it's the number 8 in tarot, which is about spiritual strength, but in this deck it is number 11, which is 2, which is about decisions. This is someone in your environment, so maybe someone in your environment has a decision to make. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, forgiveness. Again, this could be you as well. Maybe you have a decision to make. Maybe you have a decision to walk away from something. Maybe someone in your environment has a decision to walk away from something. Maybe something that was codependent and unrequited. And right now they're trying to find the strength to do so. Knight of Ariel, trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. There's so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. Okay, I have to go back to the strength card. So this is Major Arcana, which means that it is divinely orchestrated. So whoever's in your environment, or if you're in your environment, you have the strength to make this decision because the universe, the divine, God is on your side. This is fated. The 22 major arcana are the 22 letters that are in the Hebrew alphabet. That's what they represent. And this is about having God on your side. Like, our power is the divine that's inside of us. So Knight of Ariel is the Knight of Pentacles, which is awesome because the Knight of Wands is like flighty, in and out energy. The advice is Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. That's the only knight that makes it to its destination. So right now you may be taking swift action on something, but the advice is to do it, still take action, but to do it correctly. And any obstacles that you come, because with the Five of Gabriel, like, you can overcome them. Like, don't let it mess up your energy because it's going to be slower. than you want. I mean, you are a fire sign, so I am too. So we don't like slow and steady, but that's the most stable night. We really want a king, actually, but if this is you, then it's saying to, I'm going to say it is. 3 of Raphael, which is 3 of Cups. Reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. So this is like the going out card. This can also have to do with someone from your past. It can also be like reconciliation. But I feel like this is like the going out card. So the best possible outcome is to go out. But the advice is maybe if you're going out with someone from your past, to take it slow. Maybe before you took it way too fast, and now it's saying to take it slow. And you could have been dealing with a Leo. And maybe in the past, you didn't see that they had other options. And in the future, you will. I feel like you will know that they have other options, or they will know that you have other options. And that's why this will be slow. But it'll be fun. Like, you can still have fun. And then 10 of Raphael, yeah. Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. So, whatever's going on, something might be going on where someone had something in their past, or someone, I feel like someone was getting over some codependent something. And they're going to get over it. And I feel like whatever's going on is they're going to get over out of something fast, but it might take a little bit longer to develop into your situation, maybe. Whatever's going on outside of your situation or your person's situation, take it how it resonates. It's going to take a little bit longer than, because they're actually going to work through whatever issues they had, codependency, unrequited love, and express your love. Like, maybe someone hasn't been able to express their love because of something that's happened to them in the past, unrequited love and codependency. Maybe they're holding on to something from their past, and they weren't able to express anything to you because they were still, like, into something from their past. But I feel like that is ending because we have the World card, the ending of a cycle, Queen of Cups. Could be someone that they had, like, given their heart to. They're, like, repairing it. Like, they had the 5 of Michael, which is mind games, illusions. And now they're having to, like, a challenge you can resolve. Like, they're having to work through this at the moment. So, we'll get into your extended, Sag.